Indian equities have been ranked outperformers across the globe, when you compare major global indices, with the Nifty surging as much as 9% despite the recent turbulence that we have encountered in the market, which started on last Friday, that is 26th of Feb 2021, when we had the worst day since 18th May 2020 as well. Despite all of that, the Nifty has managed to surge more than 9% for this year itself, and today morning also the gap down was immediately bought into and we had a short covering rally as well. But it's not just India. If you look at some of the other Asian indices as well, those have been outperformers. You have the Hang Seng, which has given you nearly 8% return. The Nikkei 225 has given you more than 5.5%, and the Kospi also has given you about 5%. So it's Asia that has combined outperformed the entire world itself. Talking about the developed markets, some of the European indices like the CAC, DAX and the FTSE, those have surged about 2.5 to 5% each. And then you have the American indices, Dow Jones along with S&P 500 and Nasdaq, which has surged about 1 to 2.5% each, while you have the Shanghai Composite, which has lagged in trade and surged just about 1.5%. Now, coming to the recent turbulence that I was referring to, there has been a smart recovery from most of the Indian indices as well. The Nifty Metal Index has surged more than 7% from the low point of last Friday. Nifty IT has gained more than 6%, and then you have the small and the mid cap index, which has gained about 5 to 6% each, along with the auto, PSE and energy sector also, which has given you about 5 to 6%. As far as the frontline indices are concerned, you have the Nifty along with the Nifty Bank, which has given you 5% positive return from the low point of last Friday. And the ones those have lagged in trade are the Pharma, PSU and FMCG indices, which have returned 4% apiece during the same time. Now, there are a few factors that I want to highlight why Indian equities are at the forefront and in limelight as well. One is, of course, the FII money has been constantly chasing Indian equities. Last year, we had $25 billion that were poured into Indian equities by the FIIs, and so far this year, that amount has already surged to more than $5 billion as well. We also had the finance minister who presented a growth-oriented budget, because of which we had a spurt in the markets on Feb 1st and 2nd. And also there has been the earnings recovery picture that is playing out. So the last quarter for the Nifty, it actually posted the highest quarterly ever EPS in excess of 160 rupees as well. Lastly, on the COVID-19 vaccine front, the drive has definitely been picking up as far as India is concerned, because we are now the fifth highest country by number of doses that have been administered to the entire population, with more than 1.5 crore people already vaccinated with the first shot of COVID-19 vaccine.